And it starts with the sound of a jet taking off.
Yeah.
And it's about a guy who wants to go home.
You better make Robin Thicke look like a piece of shit.
You better be Alan Thicke's son.
You better be Alan Thicke.
You better be Alan Thicke.
You better be Alan Long and Thicke.
The ones that do the loops, man, I don't like that shit. You know, I don't get why. That's like all rides now. Like, you know those rides that they have at the fair where it's like it's on a like pivot, and it can
like
just swing whatever direction,
thing.
you know. So this thing is doing loops and shit on top of the fucking loops. I was just looking at it and I was like, there's no way I would ride that. I would definitely throw up everywhere. I would throw up into my own mouth because I'd be upside down or something and I'd choke. And Willie had just put out a new album called Fuckin Blues. But Truman would, like, he would come out and he would introduce Willie, but he kind of, like, he wasn't, like, very good at pronouncing stuff. Like, he would always call Rick Balua or something like that.
Rick Beluga.
Beluga, even though Rick's last name is Kalura. Like, so there was this time, you know, like, there were like all these people out there, and they were all white people. Yeah, there were like people with their kids and stuff. And Truman comes out and he's like, "Mr. Willie Pooch is about to come out on the stage. He's got a new album out, the Fuckin Blues." And it sounded like he was just saying,
looked at us like, what did he say?
Yeah, and everyone had
Oh my god.
for fun.
And he's just screaming it through his big PA.
The Fuckin Blues.
Fuckin Blues.
Oh my god. 57?
Yeah.
1940 something. Can you see what that date is?
1948.
Peter Lawford and
Yeah.
Esther Williams.
Diarrhea.
More diarrhea lyrics.
More diarrhea lyrics, please.
posterity.
Surrey, more diarrhea lyrics.
The official diarrhea
Do
song.
you know the diarrhea song?
Diarrhea.
It's diarrherific.
When you're climbing up a
She's
tree
still
and it
listening to
trickles
us,
down your
damn it.
knee.
When you eat a spicy pickle and your butt begins to tickle.
Trickle.
Spicy
I think
pickle.
trickle would be better.
Trickle would
When
be
you're
better.
driving in your Chevy and you're feeling something heavy.
And you're brushing out your hair and your butt begins to flare.
I don't think they're canon. These are like fan fiction diarrhea
Yeah, these
lyrics.
are diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
What happened to my sack full of luggage?
Now, what you'll notice here is that my dad refers to a Trader Joe's bag full of clothes as his luggage. He took this on the plane. He took a Trader Joe's brown paper bag on the plane as like his carry-on luggage. My dad is just, he's a G. He's a fucking G, man.
Is that your stuff?
Yeah, I got all my stuff. That one particular night, I was going to Dick's Den after the gig to meet everybody at Dick's Den and drink some more, you know? And I saw that there was a parking place on the other side of the street, and I did a U-turn.
It's on High Street.
I did.
Oh my
And
God,
there were
yeah.
cops sitting right there watching, seeing me do it. So I whipped into this parking place right in front of that big window, you know? And the police pulled right up beside me and just blocked me in and turned their lights on. And so the lights are flashing inside Dick's. So everybody is looking out the window. And I'm doing the... you know? But it was campus. It was Ohio State cops. I didn't even know it. I was so fucked up, I just knew they were cops. I didn't realize they were Ohio State cops. Right? They took me to the Ohio State police station, and this guy was such a doofus, he didn't even know how to administrate the breathalyzer test. And I sat there for like an hour and a half waiting, And finally they gave me the test and I blew clean.
Yeah,
and Jim Casto, and he was waiting for me in Dixon, seeing all this shit happen.
Oh no.
And but he came over to the police station and they said they just let me go. And he drove me back to my car and I drove fucking home. That was a close one. And I got a call, and apparently his friend, the coke dealer, had gotten busted and sent to prison. And so Rick was hanging out with his wife, and they spent all the money in that bank account that they had. It was like hundreds of thousands of dollars, just going crazy. And they came out to California. I heard that he had a band called Pacific Coast Highway, but they never really busted out. He had a lot of really crazy jazz rock music that he had written that we were trying to learn how to play. Yeah. That's what we were into, man. Back then, we wanted to play jazz rock, you know, fusion, push back the boundaries, lead bass. But after I heard Pastorius play, and I thought, well, maybe lead bass ain't the way to go. I'm obviously not. I thought I was the best, you know.
Yeah.
You go, when you're a child or a teenager or some deluded person like me, I thought, well, I'm pretty fucking hot. It should be harmonized. Maybe you could do that.
So how does that work?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I made a mistake. I'm Lance Armstrong. I'm sorry. I made a little mistake. My whole life was a lie. But whose isn't?
But it was a profitable one.
You know, that's fucking poetry. Don't you think that's beautiful?
Whose life isn't a lie?
Yeah, just the economy of those syllables. You know? I don't even know if I agree with it. I just thought I liked the sound of it.
Yeah.
That's poetry. You figure it out later, or you don't.
You're starting to recognize the mistake.
Birds of Paradise.
So the first thing I did after dropping my parents off at Bob Hope Airport was go drive out to the beach. And then I went to Topanga Canyon, which is a deeply meaningful place for me because it is the namesake of the character Topanga from the seminal TGIF show, Boy Meets World. So I went to Topanga Canyon and just kind of meditated like you do in California. You go up on a cliff and you just sit there and you open up your third eye.
What was the one that I wanted to make the other day? The Ow My Balls.
I cast out my ball.
Deals 20 direct damage to target player. It's like you're kicking the other wizard in the nuts, you know, basically. I wanted to make one called Super Joint Ritual. I don't even know what it does. It's just...
Everybody mellows out for one turn.
Yeah.
Everybody...
No combat damage dealt for 5 turns.
Everybody chills.
And in fact, everybody gains life for 5 turns because you're just eating potato chips.
Nacho cheese, your
Beef potato.
There's cappuccino flavored potato chips now.
Morris brought in these fucking Oreos that were like watermelon flavored. Oh my god, man. What's up, man? What's going on? Not much. How are you? Darrington, the Dick Farm, A&W Dick Beer, Dick Stand, windows.
I'll have a tall glass of dick.
You can drink that down with a tall glass of dicks. Dude, this is Johnny Knoxville's game. It's called Casino Strip. Fucking Laserdisc game, and you play strip poker with like
Strip poker?
yeah. With
Does
like
it have like graphics of?
yeah, well, it's a Laserdisc game. It plays like video shit. There's 4 chicks and 1 guy.
Where is that? That's like on the Mississippi River or something. Oh my god.
This is so fucking stupid, man. Where are they even? It looks like they're in fucking Indiana or something.
I know, that's what I was saying. Oh yeah, there we go.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
That dude looks like Hall & Oates.
Oh boy.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh fuck. Let's not get a close up.
Oh yeah, there you go.
They closed up on it. They like zoomed in on it, man.
Yeah. Dude, Konami made a lot of games like The Simpsons. That's
Really?
something that people don't really realize.
What else?
Yeah. They made Ninja Turtles. They made Ninja Turtles in Time. They made X-Men. They made Bucky O'Hare. They made Sunset Riders. They made this game called Metamorphic Force, which is like, it's like Altered Beast. They made this other game called, what the hell is the other one? It's a ninja game, and it's just like this, but it's like with ninjas. It's called like, fuck, I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called.
So I went and hung out with my buddy Steve. He was probably the first person I ever met that made me realize that there were other people like me. We were both obsessed with James Dean, you know, both rock and roll fiends. He always wore a Bruce Springsteen t-shirt. Both kind of like literary, erudite kind of people, theater, actor. You know, we were actors, but we didn't really want to be actors. You know, like we thought we were too cool to be actors, you know. LA does have its like characters though.
Fucking, we have this one guy that, this dude is from LA. He like takes all these pictures of like iconic LA things. He like, I see him like reading these books, and then, you know, like he was reading like James Elroy, you know, and like he has like Ross McDonald. So I'm like, he's reading like these LA books.
Yeah,
you know?
like,
how bizarre.
Yeah.
To be like from here and then just like, and then just fucking like keep just like piling it on with that, you know? Like,
right. Yeah. You know, the thing about LA is its mythology is from a certain time.
Yeah, right.
You know, like the 30s and 40s.
Right.
Like the golden age of Hollywood.
Golden age.
New York, you don't have that. It's not like, oh, this is the Lower East Side. I like to go and revisit the 1890s there. You know what I mean? It's like you go there and it's like, it's 2014 and there's douchey clubs everywhere.
Right.
You know, it's not a fucking bakery.
A lot of it was kind of this teenage reaching, like it was me wanting to be urbane and sophisticated. Dressing,
I totally
not
did that.
doing
I totally
like
did that.
Abercrombie shit because that was the dominant teenage
Dude, I carried a briefcase
thing.
to
So
school.
there you go.
Like I wanted to be like
that.
this European French, you know, child or something. I wanted to wear turtlenecks and like, dude, when I saw The Third Man, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a trench coat and a fedora. I'm gonna wear that to school. What an insane teenage thought.
It's so true. Oh, Jesus. I saw this car, like, in passing, and I was like, shit, is that a fucking Batmobile? Because here it's totally,
entirely
you know,
possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Like, that could
That
totally...
was a fucking Batmobile.
No, and unfortunately...
Oh, whoa. Yeah.
This is Obituary. This is Morbid Angel. I was looking on Craigslist, the guy who was the drummer in Morbid Angel is selling his drum set in Reseda.
Oh yeah, you saw it. You said
For
that
like
for
$800.
$800. Did he put that on like on his ad? Like, yo, I used to be
Yeah.
the drummer for Morbid
Well,
Angel.
he's been the drummer for a couple of metal bands, but
Yeah.
Morbid Angel was one of them. They had a video on Beavis and Butthead that was like the funniest fucking video, man. Because the song that the band does is so fucking stupid, man. It's like this super slow metal song.
Yeah, right,
and the
right,
guy's
right,
like,
right.
"Bow to me faithfully." Holy fucking shit. You can't drink that and not smile, man. It's impossible.
It tastes like sugary cereal.
It tastes like frosted mini wheats.
It looks like a frosted mini wheat too. You know? Oh my god, this shit.
Video.
You should see the video, and then this is so good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat.
Oh shit, I think of my fucking face, asshole.
Ooh.
Have you done this before?
The more I think about it, dude, I'm worried about climbing up this rope.
And much. Oh!
Paddy, bill, bill.
Toast 31.4. You know it's Grandma's birthday, right? Alright, I got a phone number. I think we should call it.
You want to call her?
She
Dude,
would
let's
like
text
that.
her.
She would like that. She would like that.
Let's text Grandma.
Yeah.
Self, you
What
know.
were you reading?
Just, I don't even remember. Probably James fucking Joyce.
That was your faggot poet phase. Smelling the flowers and sucking dicks.
I'm still in my faggot poet phase.
You're always gonna be in your faggot poet phase.
Yeah.
James Joyce. Isn't he Irish?
Yeah, he's fucking Irish, dude. Are you serious?
I don't know.
This is one of the most important things that ever came out of Ireland, dude. James Joyce moved to Paris when he was like 20 years old, and the only thing he ever fucking wrote about was Dublin, Ireland.
Mhm.
You know, he did not write about like his fucking bohemian intellectual life in Europe.
Why would you move to Paris and write about Dublin?
Because a lot of reasons. Probably he felt exiled from that place, but only because like he loved it for what it actually was and nobody else really like.
What does that mean?
It means that he had to leave because his country was being destroyed by the political and religious fucking hypocrisies that were going on there. Joyce has a book called Portrait of the Artist as a young man. The Jesuit priest comes up to him and is like, you know, he forces him into a position where to tell the truth would be to punish him. And he can't, it's kind of like that story Dad has about how he got the 100 questions. Did you hear him tell that story? He said they did this test when he was in first grade. It was 100 questions, and Dad was the only kid that got all 100 questions, but he cheated on one of them. And the question was, what day is Christmas? And Dad couldn't remember what day it was. Of course, he thought that was the only day that any of the other fucking kids would get. That was the only question they'd answer, because of course they all know when fucking Christmas is. Dad didn't know. So I think he, like, I don't think he sought out, like, to cheat, but I think he, like, saw somebody else's answer just, like, accidentally and wrote down December 25th. And he turned it in, and the teacher, after he grades everybody's test, is like, you know, I've never had this in all my years of teaching, and I can't believe it, but we had a kid in the class get a perfect score for the first time ever, and Dad just, like, starts crying. And he's like, I didn't get 100, like, I cheated on the test, you know, like, please, you know, like, he didn't really care. And then he said the teacher started fucking crying, you know what I mean? So, like, the James Joyce story is, like, a little bit like that, except he tells the truth and the fucking priest, like, whacks him with, like, this fucking, like, lead ruler or something. And just, like, he talks about, like, the tears scalding his eyes and all this shit. And you can tell that was when the split happened between, am I gonna be somebody that tells the truth and not live this fucking, like, hypocritical religious lie, or am I gonna, you know, be a priest? So, like, all his books are about Dublin. But I think, like, spiritually, he still wanted to be there. You know, I think he still wanted to be in Ireland, even though he had to live in Paris. You know what I mean? Like, you know, don't you feel that way about Ohio? I feel that way about Ohio.
No, we're moving back to Ohio.
I don't know if I could move back to Ohio, really.
Why?
I could. I probably could. Like, I definitely don't. But every time I go back to Ohio, I just feel like I'm getting put to sleep. And every time I go back to New York, I feel like I'm coming back to life.
Them California roads where the Steel River flows, they just don't reach far enough for me. And every day it's increasing.
Dude, let's steal this kayak.
Dude, last time we were here, there was somebody who was riding a jet ski with like their baby on it.
Oh.
And the baby fell off.
Oh!
And started swimming frantically to get to the baby, and the lady jumped off the jet ski to try to save her baby.
Why would you put your infant child on a jet ski, man? Like, what are they going to get out of it? They're not even going to remember that. Hey, remember when you were 2 and we put you on the jet ski? No. Because I was 2.
Do you remember that traumatic event that happened where we put you on the jet ski and you fell off? Yeah, I do remember that, actually.
Oh, I actually do.
It shaped my entire life in a negative way.
She was peeing. You missed it.
But that kiss you left behind is branded on my mind. But no ocean's worth the tide to wash it away. The absence of your words is all I've ever heard.
Wow, so you like the new paint job.
I do.
Caught in the sleeper hold of my brother's apartment, I'm falling into the matinee dream of a nap. I take the metro, LA's tropical tramway, palm-treed columns holding up Hollywood Boulevard, to Amoeba and find saw lines and War of Art on the dollar racks, my only place in society. I'm a discount bourgeoisie. Lunch specials and cups for water, library cards and dollar stores, Medicaid, unpaid taxes, earned income credit. I used to be an actor trapped in his headshot. Now I sleep in the grass and I read. I eat eggs, I eat pad thai, I eat a burrito bowl, guacamole, chicken, rice, and beans.
I'm playing a voracious moron. But he is voracious. He's a voracious
Says so right on the card.
I'm gonna play Gatekeeper Malakir kicked. You have to sacrifice a creature.
Goodbye.
Dude, do I have to do the stick?
Yeah, well, did you pick automatic?
I think I picked automatic. Where are we? Oh, we're in Italy. Italia!
Checkpoint. Oh man, you're in 4th, I'm in 5th. Oh, these are nice trees. I'm really just here for the sights, man. I'm not here to win a race. I just want to see the countryside.
First place.
Oh fuck, there's the aqueduct. Dude, we don't even have to go to Europe, man. We'll just play this game. Like, dude, it looks like Vegas. It looks like the Venetian.
Yeah, it's like Bellagio.
not. Oh, yeah.
Oh no! Get out of my way, you stupid bastards! God damn it, man! They just threw everybody at me.
Now we're in the fucking dirt.
God damn it! Get out of my way, idiots! God, this is bullshit.
Yeah. Well, that was fucking retarded. Yeah.
You forgot your stick. In this corner, we have lightweight Matt Proctor. Ready, set, battle.
He won. He's the superior wizards, okay?
Well, I don't consider it start, 'cause I can see in the dark, and I know the place where I belong is dancing to this song without you. It's what I like to do, and a rose isn't really known.
Where you going?
Bye. Bye, Nabi.